We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the American League Futures and the future stars from the National League. It's Baseball on the Show. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the American League Futures, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Peterson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Madrigal on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Tristan Casas, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Corey Lee. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Burke. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
A 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Dominguez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Heading out towards shallow right. Leday has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Nick Ames, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
A 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1.
Ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The AL Futures lead this one 4-0. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. is swung on and missed, strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Corbin Carroll, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The AL Futures on top, 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Witt Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one, his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over and the runner back. Ball 1. Madrigal is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Here it comes, 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. So now to the plate, Tristan Casas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey! 2-2, yeah.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off.
Standing in, Cody Hosey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael Tolia, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here it comes. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find.
Now, Luis Camposano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Two and 0. From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Brandon Waddell, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 44, Brandon Waddell.
Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Corey Lee.
Futures, the catcher, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding into the box, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Lázaro Armenteros. 1-0 the count. Two out with the man at first. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nate Pearson, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 71, Nate Pearson.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Isbell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Isbell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Line drive base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You chase by him and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Back in standing. Standing in now, Chase Strumpf, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pearson, 23 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Three and 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1.
Hey, two. Now this ball.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box, C.J. Abrams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Corbin Carroll. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, J.J. Bleday, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Right side, but it's well fouled. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Donovan Casey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The AL Futures lead it 4-1. Sixto Sanchez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Futures, number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nick Ames.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive to left. Casey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Back, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
In now, Nick Madrigal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
At the plate now, Alex Kirilloff, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Campusano waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The AL Futures lead this one 4-1. Alek Manoah enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the American League Futures, number 48, Alek Manoah.
Digging in, Cody Hosey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Manoah, a 22-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batter.
So coming to the plate, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Armenteros is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Luis Campusano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kirilloff is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tim Cate, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 36, Tim Cate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The third baseman, Tristan Casas.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cate, a 22-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now in the box, Corey Lee. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. To first. Scooped up. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Ryan Burke. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Full count now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now, Jason Dominguez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Throw over to first. from the stretch. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Chris Bubich is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the American League Futures, number 50, Chris Bubich.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Isbell. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Chase Strumpf. Armenteros will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, C.J. Abrams. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Runners on first with 1 down. Hops this one up. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
In now, Corbin Carroll, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, J.J. Bleday, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Daniel McGrath takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
National League Futures, number 85, Daniel McGrath.
Settling in now, Lázaro Armenteros. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
For the American League Futures,
he's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lázaro.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike. McGrath, a 6'3" left-hander. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
into the box now, Nick Ames. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Leday is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of the sixth. The AL Futures on top, 5-1. Daniel Espino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
American League Futures, number 15, Daniel Espino.
Leading off the inning, Donovan Casey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two 1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Cody Hosey. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in, Michael Tolia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Martin Weber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the National League Futures, number 13.
Connor Scott is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Connor Scott.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away. Brandon Wagner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 13. Brandon Wagner.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hard hit ball to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Adley Rutschman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 76, Adley Rutschman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Weber, playing here in his age 26 season, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a two-seam fastball. Popped up. Abrams is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Please join for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Connor Scott will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 25, Connor.
Brandon Wagner will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Now catcher.
Adley Rutschman will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 76, Adley Rutschman.
Chu Min gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chu Min.
Digging in once again, Luis Camposano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Scott is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Now at the plate, Kyle Isbell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Chase Strumpf. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stephen Watanabe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 11, Stephen Watanabe.
Robert Poisson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Robert Poisson.
In there at the letters 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Abrams calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Lázaro Armenteros. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Nick Ames, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. Leday will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Richie Finch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 9, Richie Finch.
Jalen Miller will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
To 2-2 now. Back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Number 88.
Lifted down the line in left. Armenteros will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Hunter Bishop will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 12, Hunter Bishop.
And that misses for ball 1. From the stretch. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Donovan Casey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Jalen Miller will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 12, Hunter Bishop.
Hunter Bishop will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Bishop. Now at shortstop, number 8,
Ricky Mann enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Ricky Mann.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bishop is there, 1 away. Ready once again, Nick Madrigal. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Julio Pablo Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 23, Julio Pablo Martinez.
In there, no balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Julio Pablo Martinez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Julio Pablo Martinez.
Michael Rodriguez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 29, Michael Rodriguez.
Reese Hines will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Grant Levine will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Luis Camposano, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with one man out. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Isbell. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Dominguez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The AL Futures put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jordan Balazovic takes home the win. David Peterson only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.